Hi, in this video we'll learn how reading and writing with your child will help them later learn to read and write. Let's go. Now, what better way to support your child's reading and writing skills than by reading together with them, or helping them develop the muscles in their fingers and arms that they'll later use to both write and also type. Let's talk a bit about reading. Now, reading together with your child helps build their love of reading. This is especially true if you read in the language that you know best. Children who love or enjoy reading are far more likely to be excited about learning to read later on because they have that warm bonded memory of reading together with you, and they're excited by stories, right? Now, you can do this in small bits throughout the day. You may see signs, posters, billboards that say, read with your child for 15 minutes a day. That's important, but it's also sometimes hard to do, right? We know that children have short attention spans or that our days can get busy, and at the end of it, it might just be too much to do 15 minutes. That's okay. Try and read throughout the day in small bits and bursts of time when your child's attention is most focused. What's really important is that you and your child are having fun together as you read a story or a package or a sign, right? This enjoyment is what's most important as they head further into learning to read themselves. Let's talk a bit about writing. Now, it takes a lot of time for your child to develop the dexterity in their hands, develop these muscles in their hands and in their arms that will later help them hold a pencil, a pen, or type on a keyboard. Now, at first, you'll notice that your child will grab a marker or a crayon using their fist, right? It is indeed their goal later to develop that dexterity that lets them hold that marker, that crayon, that pencil at the tips of their fingers and coordinate well enough to create the shapes of letters as they write, right? There are lots of ways to build these muscles. A simple and fun way is to sing songs like the Itsy Bitsy Spider, right? So if the Itsy Bitsy Spider is sung like this, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, your child is using their fingers to climb up their arm and building that dexterity. If they're a baby, you can move their fingers for them. Or if they're even older, they can go like this, for example. You can have children paint with their fingers, finger painting. They can even do it with water outside or on a window. They can draw with a stick in the garden, in the dirt, in the park. All of these types of activities, even crinkling paper for a baby or a toddler to smush something, squeezing onto something, is building out that dexterity in their hands and is essential to helping them later hold pens and type on keyboards. Now, you'll notice that writing evolves, right? It starts out as a scribble and eventually becomes letters like we know in our environment. It's important that you introduce consistently your child to the different kinds of letters that you see in your environment, especially those that make up your home language, right? So when you see letters, point them out. Trace them if you can while reading a book or if you see a sign. And if you're writing a list for shopping, or if you're writing a letter to a family member or a friend, talk to your child about what you're doing and what those letters are and what shapes they are. This is an essential pre-reading skill that your child will use later when they learn to both read, but also, of course, write. Thank you for watching this video on reading and writing with your child. Check out our YouTube channel and our website for additional early learning content. For the Sacramento Public Library, my name is Nate. We'll see you next time. Bye.